Okay, hello again and welcome to session 8. We're still on the theme of international business, strategy and operations, and here we're going to be looking at a very topical theme: outsourcing, global sourcing and offshoring. Now, as you know, some organisations have actually gone offshore and others have decided to come back, or what's called nearshoring. Now, some of these developments are very interesting for you as students who are looking at international business, and certainly offshoring and global sourcing and outsourcing are very, very topical subjects in this very dynamic and competitive world. What we're going to be looking at in this session is the trends. We're going to be looking at some of the trends that are taking place towards outsourcing, looking at some of the trends towards global sourcing and towards offshoring. We're going to be looking at the implications for companies and looking at the implications for countries. And that means implications for you as students, as managers, and maybe future operators in the world of international business. We're also going to be looking at how the evolution of global sourcing has actually taken place. And what is the timeline on global sourcing? And how has global sourcing really unfolded and emerged? We're also going to be looking at the benefits and the challenges of global sourcing, and some of the things that actually work well for organisations and some of the things that can actually bedevil them. We're going to be looking at how organisations can actually implement global sourcing through supply chain management. And that's going to be important for you. So I do hope at this stage in the course, what you're able to be doing in this module is liaising with your colleagues, searching and referencing some current developments in the topic, and being able to act as reflective practitioners, being able to think about the implications of each session and think about your overall contribution to the world of international business, both now and in the future. I want you to be thinking about things like risk, because we're going to be looking at risks in global sourcing in the 5th segment of this module. Risk is important. If you ignore risks, you do so at your peril. And finally, the last segment of this is going to be looking at the impact of global sourcing on competitiveness and jobs. That's very important for the future of all of us, because if global sourcing is having an impact that's negative on competitiveness and jobs, then we have to address those. If it's positive, then we have to harness them. But that's for you to decide and you to discuss in session 8.